afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Tuesday, June 12th, 2018, and we are so excited to have in studio Dead Horses. You guys can go into your first tune.
Cool.
Darling, won't you rest your weary eyes? There's no use in waiting for sunrise. And if the stars begin to dim, and if the earth ceases to spin, no matter where I am or where I've been, person needs a place to rest her head, a place to put her burdens down to rest. I think I'll join the working class, and I just want my work to last. Tell me now, is that too much to ask? Sometimes there ain't no right, there ain't no wrong. There ain't a new way to put it in a song. I'm sorry, Dad, I'm sorry, Mom, and I think I've known it all along. Sometimes there ain't no right, there ain't no wrong. Flower for the gaze you shared with me, a stone for all our shitty memories. A pedal here, a pedal there, a pedal for your lovely hair, and penance for the things I could not share. Darling, won't you rest your weary eyes? There's no use in waiting for sunrise. And if the stars begin to dim, and if the earth ceases to spin, no matter where I am, where I've been,
You are watching Audiotree Live. We're here with Dead Horses. Hi, guys.
Hi,
It's so
Emily.
awesome to have you on
good to be
air. You remind me a lot of the music that I grew up with. So
Nice.
my first question for you is, what was your first concert that you went to?
First concert was yours, Dan.
Oh, man.
First concert.
Ooh. Well, I actually did see Dylan when I was about 10.
Wow.
With my mother in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Nice.
Prior to that, there had to be something. Around that time, I went to Warped Tour. My older
Awesome.
sister took me there. I saw the Misfits, saw Rancid.
Super cool.
Nice.
A whole slew of bands.
That's awesome. What about
Nice.
you?
I think in school we took a field trip to see a man named Michael Card, and he was kind of a composer of a lot of religious music because I went to a Christian school. And yeah, I think that was the first concert. And the thing that was coolest about it was I remember seeing all the instruments on stage and knowing right away, that's what I want to do.
That's so cool. Yeah, I remember that feeling too. So you went to a religious school and you have kind of a religious background. How does that sort of inform your music? Like what kind of music you make and write?
Sure. I mean, I think there's generally a sense in like hymns are very much folk music, and I think it's affected the way that I even structure the songs naturally. Sometimes having verses that repeat at the end or very learnable melodies, which is similar to, I think, church, but also this mindset of really kind of finding like a Zen space, almost like a worship space, when you're performing and singing and playing.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it has like a bluegrass, especially has kind of a community building aspect to it.
Absolutely.
So I love that about it too. I can get the sense from your songs.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do the next two.
Cool.
Just give me a little E quick there.
Sure. So we're live streaming right now, huh? Yeah. Just want to say hi to everybody out there on the interwebs. All right. Honey, I know we gave it our best. Try to listen to the wispy wind of the west, following the way the leaves have blown. Maybe I'm made to be alone. Oh, you know I feel your flame and your fire. Woman and man, I feel your child. My hand in my pocket, I'll carry a stone. Maybe I'm made to be alone. Our hearts laid on the road, mingled and mixed with the earth below. We're all in heaven, Lord told me so. It's all I really need to know. A burning bush in the desert night. Will you share your flame? Will you cast your light? The ground laid it in war spawned. Maybe I'm made to be alone. Holy mountain fountain flow, caught in the shade of the cloud's shadow. Yeah, well, things they come and things they go. Maybe I'm made to be alone. Our hearts laid on the road, mingled and mixed with the earth below. All in heaven, Lord told me so. It's all I really need to know. So gather your arrow and gather your bow. Pierce me with your heart, pierce me with your soul. I guess we'll never really know. Maybe I'm made to be. Our hearts laid on the road, mingled and mixed with the earth below. We're all in heaven, Lord told me so. It's all I really need to know. Thank you, guys. All right. Push it back into the ground. I've been waiting for so long. Seeds of sown and songs of song. I've been waiting for so long. Peace, oh peace, my soul. Last spring I planted seeds of hope. Peace, oh peace, my soul. Waiting for them to grow. Months have passed, so have friends, but I'm not ready for the end. Hell, she said, hell it's been, but I'm not ready for the end. Peace, oh peace, my soul. Last spring I planted seeds of hope. Peace, oh peace, my soul. Waiting for them to grow. And hurting lies and last goodbyes, and I will not close my eyes to the truth. I will not lie, it's been a long winter without you. Birds and bees and life on trees, and to all those coming to me in my sleep. It's been a long winter. It's been a long winter. It's been a long winter without you.
You're tuning into Audiotree Live. We're here with Dead Horses. So you guys are on tour, and you have a new album called My Mother the Moon. I'm wondering if you have any favorite spots or memories on the tour.
Ooh, on this last tour.
What do you
Well,
call-
we're kind of on tour all the time, is where we're at, which I think, we're very blessed to be able to tour as much as we do, play a lot of awesome shows. Do you have any favorites from this last tour, Dan?
Well, I'm a big fan of warm, beautiful weather.
Same.
And we got to go down to the southeast. We hit Florida. we also hit the West Coast and really soaked it up. But I would say the West Coast run was a highlight for me.
That sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, West Coast was fun. So we were touring as a 4-piece for most of the shows, but then we went out on the West Coast, just Dan and I, and opened up for this band called Horse Feathers. They're really great. If you have never heard of them, you should check them out. Yeah, we had a blast. So we drove from Seattle down to San Diego, and then hopped on a plane and flew back to Milwaukee.
That's amazing. What was your 4-piece lineup? Did you have a drum kit or?
Yep, we have a really awesome drummer named Jamie Gallagher. He lives here in Chicago. And then a mandolin player named Ryan Ogburn, and he plays mandolin, bouzouki, a little bit of electric guitar.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your music comes across differently at different volumes or different kind of setups? Because sometimes it's more intimate to like scale it down, I feel. But I don't know.
Oh,
it could be awesome.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a different thing, but I think the goal is to let the songs shine through.
Definitely.
And we play with great players,
Yeah.
and the song still shines through. So.
Yeah, definitely. So I read, Sarah, that you're inspired by John Steinbeck, which is
Yes.
really interesting to me. Can you kind of tell us about that?
Sure. I think his writing is just so beautiful, and I got really into it a few years ago, and I was also becoming curious. And this is something he wrote about a lot, the way that, and he was from California, a very beautiful area of California. The way that the land that you grow up on and the land that you live on affects you as a human being. And he wrote a lot about that, and he kind of gets into this interesting spiritual aspect of it that I really dig. And he also wrote a lot about, he wrote about the labor movement, and also about the Dust Bowl and just these big events in human history. And Grapes of Wrath is one of my favorite books by him. And there's kind of this theme that we're all part of something that is the same, and we're all in this together kind of perspective of the world, and I appreciate that, and I also believe that.
Yeah. So how has your environment kind of fed into, do you write about like your personal life a lot, or is it more storytelling through characters?
I'd say my own writing is very introspective and looks a lot at things that happened to me in the past, but it mixes a lot of past and present and even future. And I guess when I write, I really I just became kind of aware of this, which is strange, but I really enjoy writing when I can reach a place where something is coming out that feels like it's from, my subconscious.
Yeah,
or even perhaps like a collective conscious type feeling, so that you feel like you're writing for other people too, and you're speaking other people's truths as well as your own.
Yeah, that definitely comes across. That's super cool. Let's do the next
Thanks.
2 tunes.
Cool. Cool. Desolate, ain't done no wrong, so I ride along and I write a song, going on for way too long, and on and on and on and on. Rain don't bother me tonight, lights just seem to be so bright. Honey, babe, maybe you're right, but I forgot just how to fight. On and on and on and on. Honey, babe, did I do you wrong? On and on and on and on. I'm gonna find a place where I belong. Got a bag of tricks and a box of hats. I'm gonna make you cry, I'm gonna make you laugh. I was broken, do you remember that? And maybe if I write it in a song, we can all just sing along, and on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on. Honey, babe, did I do you wrong? On and on and on and on. And then I found a place where I belong. Thank you very much. I just want everyone out there to know how awesome the crew here at Audiotree is. No, it's been great. We would like to take you with us. Can we do that? Cool. There's holes in my shoes and there's a light inside of you can't quite recognize. There's cracks in the sidewalk, children swimming in the leaves you can't quite recognize. Oh, you know, let's lay one low in the alley where we used to be. Oh, you know, let's take it slow. There's room to grow and there's room to grow. Little girl inside of me, I'm sorry for the things you've seen, my baby darling. Nothing hurts quite worse than when the ones you love the most can't stop their suffering. Oh, you know, my darling dear, there's a light that takes away our fear. Oh, you know, my darling dear, it's okay to be happy. It's okay to be happy. Are we born with shame and fear and greed? Are we meant to house such suffering? Tell me what you think. I think we're born to live and love and count the endless stars above while we're here. Oh, you know, my darling dear, there's a light that takes away our fear. Oh, you know, my darling dear, it's okay to be happy.
You are watching Audiotree Live. We're here with Dead Horses. So you guys are so in sync and just like on some sort of wavelength that I cannot comprehend. I'm wondering how you met. So find such a good musical compliment. It's like a story.
Well, I mean, we've been playing together about 8 years. We met in Oshkosh, Wisconsin through some mutual friends that we originally started a band with, and we are the last to walk
Yes.
out of that group of people that we started playing with. And
Yeah. I first saw Dan on St. Patty's Day of 2010.
because I'm super Irish, maybe that's why.
And you were playing with a couple friends that I hadn't played with like in high school, and they invited me to the show. And I think you were playing electric bass at that point.
Yeah.
And then the next time I saw Dan, he had an upright bass, and the other people we were playing with said like, yeah, we were just saying to Dan one day, hey, you should try upright. And he showed up at the next practice with an upright bass and has taught himself to play since, which I think is a cool story. Because Dan's willing to try anything, and I really admire that about him.
Yeah, that's amazing. Dan, tell me a little bit more about your musical background and how you kind of just became the person you are.
Sure. I started playing music probably around age 10, got a guitar. I had always been fascinated with music. I was really attracted to video game music, played a lot of video games growing up, and there's always a different array of types of music on video games, although it's all like MIDI sounding.
Yeah.
There's like orchestral stuff, there's like beats. So along the way, I was always fascinated in string instruments. I landed on the bass because it was kind of versatile. You could play the bass part, and then I really like the bowing aspect, being able to play arco. So,
Yeah.
but I kind of I was brought up playing pop music. I liked punk music. I started learning drums. So any instrument I could really get my hands on, I would get it and then force my friends to learn them so we could start bands.
Learn this so I could play with you.
Yeah, and play in middle school and high school, and I just globbed onto all of it. I just loved it all.
You guys should do a video game soundtrack.
We
This would be
should.
the
I
most
would love
beautiful
to.
video game.
I would love to do that.
That would be cool.
That'd be so awesome. Well, it's been a pleasure having you and hosting you today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
One more song left.
Let's get on.
All right. Baby, it's been a long year. Flowers fading in the window, and I'm still here. Lately, I've lost my courage. Just a speck in the ocean, a leaf in the forest. So why then all this fear? You've got to have faith in the small things. I don't know much, but I know that pity is a sick thing. Saw my brother, and now he's hiding in the mountains. How quickly we forget the beauty that's around. All these strangers passing by me, we choose not to see. We choose not to see. I wanna be, and we choose not to see.
You've been watching Audiotree Live. This has been a session with Dead Horses. Thank you guys so much
Thanks
for
for having
doing
us.
this today. To wrap up, I want to give a thank you to everybody in studio, the sound engineers, camera, and lighting crew, and to all of you for watching. If you liked what you heard, you can download or stream this session in a few weeks when it comes out. And from all of us here at Audiotree, thanks for watching.
Woo!
Woo!
All right.
We're keeping the woo.
All right, so you guys want to do it for real now?